7:51 on this Friday morning, December 11th, 2020. And direct from my newsroom in Austin, this is the Peter Channel Morning News on this Friday morning, December 11th, 2020. Got good morning, y'all. This lovely Friday morning, December the 11th, 2020. It's 7:51, and the Austin temperature is 22 degrees. Top stories on the Peter Chillwater News at 7:52 on this Friday morning is Lamborn and Buck among 106 House Republicans back in Texas lawsuit to overturn election. Senate must pass stopgap at Fund Bill Friday to avert a shutdown at midnight. U.S. carries out rare execution during presidential transition, put it to death a Texas man convicted and slaves of the tea. Lindsey Graham admits GOP is screwed if Kelly Loeffler, David Perdue to win Georgia runoffs. Time picks Biden enters for the 2020 Person of the Year. Israel, Morocco deal falls. Sports three corporation of opposites fired. Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine gets a nod from scientists, paving the way for FDA authorization. Body cam footage shows raid on former COVID data scientist's home. Green U.S. legislative requirement is raised for media avoid Hunter Brown story during election. Red House blockaded in Portland and combustible situation requires intense negotiation before police activity. Johnson appeal for Brexit help frustrated by summit deadlock. Hong Kong media tycoon Jimmy Lai charged under the Social Security law. Vote to legalize abortion passes lower house of Argentine Congress. AstraZeneca to work on COVID vaccine combinations with Russia's Sputnik V developers. U.S. citizens 17 government officials over human rights abuses. For the first time, U.S. adds more than 3,000 COVID-19 deaths in a single day. That's more than the lives lost in 9/11 and Pearl Harbor. For the second straight day, U.S. government executed federal prisoner on Friday. Officials in Wisconsin Air National Guard pilot who crashed at Lake Michigan earlier this week has been declared dead. Authorities in South Carolina have charged dozens of the largest racketeer case in the state's history. Heat and fuel benefits decreased in Attleboro area and elsewhere in the wake of the virus. Maples and Redmond takes part in the state program to accept coronavirus patients. Survey finds many parents of the youngest North Attleboro students don't want them back in classrooms. State starts public hearing on closing the Norton's Wingate nursing home. Commuter train service along the Attleboro line will be greatly reduced over the next few weeks as the MTA slashes services because of a growing number of employees coming down with the coronavirus. North Attleboro Town Hall will be open by appointment only as of Monday. Taunton sees worst week of COVID cases. Bridgewater Vigil offers words of salt and hope. Taunton Chamber asks for donations to charities. Brockton Church declares racist incident. Bridgewater Vigil offers words of salt and hope. Look at that stocks now, down 69.55 at 29.99.26. SP 5 down 4.72 at 36.68.10. And Nasdaq up 6.85 at 12.45.81. Boston man describes thinking about him during the COVID-19 vaccine trial. GlaxoSmithKline Sanofi says COVID-19 shot won't be ready until late 2021. Airbnb chief Brian Chesky says the word is super uncertain. Hyundai takes control of Boston Dynamics on $1.1 billion deal. The U.S. is a step closer to COVID-19 vaccination authorization, but that's unlikely to impact the days ahead. Australia scraps homegrown COVID-19 vaccine after trial participants get false positive test results for HIV. 2 weeks after Thanksgiving, LA County sees another record-breaking day of new COVID-19 cases. NASA spacecraft spots China and Shaggy 5 lander on the moon. Delta 4 heavy launches, world's second most powerful rocket launch space satellite. Astronauts training for moon missions. SpaceX set the next Starship to launch pad the days after SNA crash landed. And now, sports time at 7:57. The New England Patriots playoff hopes just took a major hit as they fall to the Los Angeles Rams last night, 24-3. As New England Patriots Bill Butcher says, Cam Newton will remain the starting quarterback. Twitter reacts to Johnny Velasquez's title win over Lemon Lee McFarland in Philadelphia 254. And Prime News Jeff calls a very awkward post-game handshake. Peter Chill news time is 7:57. Time now for Peter Chill traffic transit check on this Friday morning. Beep! On the MBTA network has been resolved in real-time data now operational trade tracking information delay predictions are available. And the MBTA Western train 583 658 from substations operating 10-20 minutes between Walsley Farms and Western tourist vehicles tracking the bridge. And Frank Line train 743 728 from substations operating 5-10 minutes back between Endicott and Walpole. And Kingston train 041 6 million from substations operating 10-20 minutes basket between Ranger Kingston due to recalculation issue and Low Line train 310 805 a.m. from Lowell's canceled today due to crew 7 issues. The next event will be train 312 848 from Lowell and Lowell train 307 7 a.m. from North Station will be canceled today due to crew 7 issues. The next ever train is Lowell is train 309 740 a.m. from North Station. And the ferries are looking good. And 95 on both ends of Florida, 126 in Providence, 7 Expressway and southbound side, so between Boston down, Quincy, 7 Expressway, northbound side, so at the Dorchester stretch, 93 southbound side, so between Somerville down, St. Bridge downtown Boston, Route 1 southbound side, so on the Charlestown stretch, and 128 northbound side, Little Sword at the Peabody stretch, 485 at the southbound side, Little Sword, Route 3 at the Lowell stretch, Central Mass Highways out, looking good, 91 northbound side, Little Bit Sword, Holyoke, Massachusetts, 291 at northbound side, so up to Route 91 in Springfield. Route 8, southbound side, Little Sword Run, Route 95 at the Bridgeport stretch, 95 at the southbound side, Solar in Bridgeport, 95 at the southbound side, Solar Street, Derry down at Greenwich, Merritt Parkway westbound, also between Noah. Down to Stamford, get out of here. And up in Northern New England, 91 southbound side, also upstate Vermont, New Hampshire, looking good, and Maine, looking good. Peter Children's time, 7:59. Time now for weather report. High pressure passes south of New England was on dry weather. Continue the day along with a mild afternoon. Low pressure after the Great Lakes will spread showers at the southern New England, southern possibly a brief period of freeze rate at northwest Massachusetts, low lifts at the northern Canada. Dry weather overspread the area. Sunday along mild temperatures, dry but cold weather. Monday, Tuesday, and potential coastal low for midweek. And added patch of fog to the typical radiators of the cold be and observed trees covered a bit more in line with the latest observations. Rest of the forecast is on track. And right now it's 35 in Boston, 26 in Beverly. It is 23 in Fitchburg, 32 in Providence, 37 in TF Green, 34 in Fall River, 38 in Falmouth, 28 in Chatham, 24 in Provincetown, 21 in Martha's Vineyard, 35 in Nantucket, 23 in Bradley Field, and 32 in New Haven, 31 in Bridgeport, 23 in Springfield, 20 in Orange, 26 in Pittsfield, 25 in Manchester, 31 in Stratford, and 32 up in Portland, Maine. National Weather Summary shows rain showers from New Jersey coast all the way down the eastern North Carolina coast, and showers of storms from the Texas coast all the way up into the southern Illinois and Indiana and Kentucky, and rain from Ontario all the way down to southern Michigan and Ohio down to Illinois, and snow from northern Michigan all the way down to Kansas, and snow covered a bunch of the Rockies, and it's Nevada and eastern Oregon with heavy snow at the York Cascades. Rain showers for July from western California all the way up to the Washington coast with some snow from the California Sierras all the way up to Oregon and Washington Cascades, and high pressure covered over a bunch of Florida and covered a bunch south of the region, and high pressure covered a bunch of Arizona. All right. Gonna be okay. Gonna be tracking a possible coastal low on Wednesday and Thursday. Okay. European model says, what does the European model say? Well, the European model says the storm is going to track closer to the region, and we could get up to around close to a foot of snow throughout the region. The European model says, while the GFS model says we could get some snow in the Cape could get close to a foot of snow. So we may get our first taste of winter weather on Wednesday and Thursday. Okay, let's take a look at the forecast. It goes like this. All right, most of the sun's got for today. I had 53 degrees. Copic is southwest wind 5 at 7 miles in the afternoon. Wind good size 21 miles for tonight. Petrified after 3 a.m. Otherwise, mostly clouds got a low 37 degrees. Southwest spot 5 miles an hour coming after midnight. Saturday, rain like me after 1 p.m. Petrified otherwise, mostly clouds got a high by 46 degrees. And light and wind. Available wind just is 70% and new principality between the 10th quarter inch possible. Saturday, rain like me before 8 p.m. Petrified before 8 p.m. Otherwise, clouds got high by low by 42 degrees. Light available wind, just pitches 6% new principality between the 10th quarter inch possible for Sunday. Most of the sets guys got a 57 to low 33. Southwest about 5 to 9 mile an hour for Monday. Bunch of sets got 41 low 25 degrees. West wind about 6 mile an hour for Tuesday. Sets got 36 low 21 degrees. Northwest about 6 to 10 mile an hour. And for Wednesday, check the show. Most of the guys got 33 low 20 degrees. Northeast about 5 to 9 mile an hour. Just pitches 45%. And for Thursday, check the show. Bunch of sets got 32 degrees. North about 9 to 11 mile an hour. Guess that's 21 mile an hour. Just at 30% right now. Not in its fair 27 degrees. And that's gonna be it for the Peter Channel. More news on this. Friday morning, 7/11/2020. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. Hope you have a good morning. Goodbye. Stay safe. Be positive. Be healthy. Be well.